My name is Erin Shank, and I describe myself as a mom and a lawyer and a small business owner, a former teacher, wife of a veteran, the advocate for the disabled, and I'm a candidate for the Texas House of Representatives, House District 56, which is the vast majority of McLennan County, but not all of it. Well, I've been following politics and law since I was back in college. I have 3 college degrees, all in politics and law. Degrees from Trinity University in San Antonio, Southern Methodist University in Dallas, and my law degree from Tech. And during the ice storm, which as you recall was also during the pandemic, 2 of my clients died. They literally froze to death. And I couldn't even go to their funerals because we were in the middle of the pandemic. And I have a disabled child with lung disorders. And I looked at my opponent's Facebook page and website, and he was praising ERCOT. And even then I knew ERCOT was the problem, not something we should be praising. So I literally had a thought. I said, we deserve better, and that is my campaign slogan. So I called lots of friends and family. Not much you can do when you don't have water for 3 days and can't go anywhere, and decided to run for the Texas House. I have 3 degrees on politics and law. I have been a practicing attorney in Texas for 40 years. I have represented over 6,000 Central Texans at some of the most difficult times of their lives, when they were losing their home or their marriage or had IRS problems. Anything money in the law is sort of what I do. And so I want to take my years of representing people from all different backgrounds, races, religions, and represent my community in Austin. I have been very active in just local politics, served on lots of boards and commissions. Right now I am chairwoman of the Waco Historic Preservation Commission, and I'm also on the board of directors of the McLennan-County Bar Association. So I've had lots of leadership positions within the bar, and lots of speaking and continuing education things within the bar, of course. But I think it was during the pandemic. I've spent 40 years being a bankruptcy lawyer, have an extremely successful law practice, but I just felt that kind of almost a calling to serve my community. I think we're very poorly represented in the Texas House, and I think I can provide better leadership for our community. Because I've been representing people for the last 40 years and dealing with law. And my opponent is a retired veterinarian. I think when you have a sick puppy, that's when you need a veterinarian. When you're talking about law and representing people and community, I think a lawyer is very well versed to do that. So I think in my educational background, it is obviously on law and politics. This is in veterinary science. And this is what I do. I represent people for a living, so I'm very comfortable in. It's time for change. I've been pleasantly surprised at how good the reception has been from Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. Everyone in McLennan County knows that my opponent has won the Furniture Award twice, which is given by Texas Monthly to the legislator who is no more effective than his chair or his desk. And our rep has won it twice. So I hear a lot about how it's time for change and we need new leadership in Austin. And that a lot of people say it's term limits, that we should have term limits. And I'm trying to give my opponent a nice retirement party on November 8th.